am so hot. I'm just sitting down for a second. Yes, I did vacuum the upstairs. Check that off the list. But yeah, I thought I'd see if anybody was on here. Say hi. Maybe answer a question or two. But yeah, that's kind of it. I'm just chilling. Thought maybe I'd see if there was someone that wants to talk. Does anybody else have like these little baby hairs? Like do whatever they want. The ones in the back are even more awesome. But I don't know if I said this, but I have like so much, and I think it's just allergies, and I'm taking medication, but I have so much like congestion in here and just like up through my head. It is bizarre. It is, I've never felt like this before that I can remember, except for this whole week. I can remember that. Holy moly, guys. So if you didn't know, I opened the windows today because it was a little bit cooler and overcast where I live, and thought it would rain a little bit, and I was like, let's get some fresh air. This will be great. It's so hot in the house, but we're at the point of the day where it's now finally getting cooler, so closing the windows is just kind of like pointless. So we gotta like stick with it. Hi, the Captain Blue. How are you? We just gotta kind of stick with it and wait until the evening comes to cool off the house a little bit before we turn our air conditioning back on. I'm just kind of chatting to myself until you came, but just sitting here cooling off because our house is so freaking hot. What are you guys doing today? Oh man, now I'm talking to myself again. Well, let's see if there's like things we could do on here. What's this? Oh, go live with somebody. That would be fun. But I'm not that cool. I could like maybe go live with my sister. Let's see if she'll get on. Send to I don't even know how that works. Okay. Then you have like filters or like games. Oh, I don't remember what it was. But do you remember? Oh, shoot. I don't know if it's like MSN or something like that. Messenger. It was like a messaging system, but you could like send games or play games with each other. Like, I don't know, like tic-tac-toe or something. It was something like that. Does anybody remember that? I remember doing that. That was fun. You'd like play. But I guess now we've got like apps for that. So I'm like too old, and we didn't have apps back then. We didn't even have like smartphones. We had like flip phones. Do you like my dude voice? I like flip phones, and like you could only send a certain amount of text in a month, and you had to like keep count, because if your friends sent you more, then you'd like have to pay for them. You didn't have unlimited, neither did you have unlimited phone calls. So you were like, you made things quick, you made it precise, and you said, don't text me, I'm out of text, I'm turning off my phone, you can't get a hold of me, call my mom, or call so-and-so. It was crazy. It's a crazy time, guys. I'm not even that old. I'm not even 30 yet, so that wasn't that long ago, children. Could you imagine a world? I think about it, like, I had to know in my brain everybody's phone number. Like, there was no saving it in your phone. Now I know, like, nobody's phone number other than, like, my parents, not even my husband's parents, and I know his phone number. That's it. That's, like, all I got. That's, like, four numbers in my brain. Either that, or I had this, like, tiny little book, that I would write down numbers in and carry with me, like a freaking address book. It was pretty rad. Yeah. And then you had like landlines. I remember calling my crush from the landline in our dance studio. Way, like 6th grade. And be like, hi. Okay, bye. So dumb. Oh, does anybody else have contacts? Oh my gosh. my contacts, I have soft contacts, and they are getting old, so they're getting, can't even see, they're getting old, and they're getting dry, and you probably can't even see, but I can feel it, and it's like sticking, dragging on my eyelid. How long is too long to sit here and just talk to yourself? How long until you're like, what is she doing? Doesn't she have a life? Where's her friends? I'll tell you what, I do have a life. And that life is with my husband at the park. At the park, playing. Those are called children. And friends. They're mom friends or don't live close. And they're probably doing the same thing. Or they're actually with their kids doing something. So, yeah. My lip itched. I've been thinking, like, since I did my Q&A video a little bit ago, I've been like thinking and about one question in particular, and it was the like first ASMR experience type question. And I'm like going back, and I know it started like with massage, and I was like trying to find out which one I wanted to do like at the spa. So I was watching food videos so I could like decide, and that's kind of where I feel like it started. But then I'm thinking back, and I remember, and I don't even know if they're still super prevalent, but there was like Blair and her sister. I don't remember her sister's name. It was like a brunette and a blonde head. They were on the beauty community. And I would watch their videos, and the way they would like show and tell the makeup, like, this is this. And they would like tap the case, like this color and this color, or this brand, whatever. However they did it, I just remember being like mesmerized by it and like, ugh. And I would zone off and fall asleep. And they weren't quiet. They weren't ASMR. They were just like beauty gurus. And they would tap the makeup. And I remember being really intrigued by it. And then I'm thinking, okay, there's that even further back. Well, what about further than that? So I'm just sitting here in my head. I'm like, you know, way back in like kindergarten, or not kindergarten, like elementary school, we'd play that game where like people would draw on your back or play with your hair. And I don't think this is the same thing. When people like play with my hair or do like those games, like you would, like the spiders crawling up your back and bite you on the neck, and you like pinch your neck, and then they like crack an egg on your head and feel the yolk run down, like that kind of thing. Or you'd lay down on your back. They would like tell a story, and they'd start like somewhere on your back and be like, you're here, and you walk down this hallway, and they draw the hallway and the doors or whatever. They would just draw what they were describing in the story. And I remember like getting chills or tingles from that, but I don't know if that's the same thing as ASMR. I think that just might be more like a physical, like someone actually touching me response. But yeah, like little thing like that. And I always had a thing for like foreign languages. Like I'd watch a documentary all the time when I was younger. It was on the Holocaust, and it was on I'm gonna butcher this, it's German. Hubert something starts with an H. Hubert Help is not Helpner, something along those lines. Helbert Hubner. I'd watch a documentary about him and his friends, and like how they tried to resist Hitler and set out pamphlets and did all this stuff. But the people who are still alive, like kind of telling the story, have like a German accent, or they are speaking German with like subtitles. And I'd watch that and I'd fall asleep. And they're elderly men, and so they're kind of more like of a quiet, soft demeanor to their voice sometimes. It was Truth and Conviction, I think, is the documentary name. It's awesome. And yeah, also I just always, when people were like talking across the room from me or like afar but I could barely hear them, I felt like I was always eavesdropping, but I tried to listen to like their conversation. I couldn't tell what they were saying usually or what they were talking about, but I could just like hear just the tiniest little bits and little voices. You do know what I mean? And I loved that. So I don't know if I have true ASMR because I don't know that I've ever actually like tingled from it, but I know it does relax me, it calms me, and I feel happy. Sometimes I feel like my body is so uptight that if I were to just like completely relax and immerse myself in the experience, maybe I would tingle from it because it's just so like intoxicating to me. But I think I just like don't, I stay conscious enough until I fall asleep that it doesn't get there. I don't know. Maybe I don't have it and I just really enjoy it either way. That's great. Great for everyone, right? Anyway, I think this is probably getting to the length of you're crazy because you're talking to yourself point. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it and like figure out dinner or something, you know? Be like a good mom. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And I hope to do more content soon. Please, like, send me messages or comment on my stuff. Like, what you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear. Do you like ramble videos? Do you always need to have noises? I don't think I've ever, well, maybe like 1 or 2 videos where there's just talking, like I'm not doing anything else. Anyway.